You ever wonder how your phone just knows it's you? Or how a car can literally drive itself? I mean, it feels like magic, right? But it's not. It's this incredible technology that's, well, it's pretty much everywhere. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how it all works.
Really, it all comes down to one big question. How in the world does a machine actually see? I mean, how do you teach a bunch of code to look at the world and understand it? Kind of like we do. Well, the answer is this amazing field of AI called computer vision. And you probably use it every single day, maybe without even thinking about it. You know, when you just glance at your phone and it unlocks? That's it. That's computer vision, right there, mapping out all the little details of your face in an instant.
But it goes way beyond just our phones. Think about, say, a traffic camera. It's not just recording, it's seeing. It's identifying license plates, tracking how cars are moving. It's a machine making sense of a really messy, chaotic scene. And then you get into some really critical stuff. Take medicine, for example. Computer vision is helping doctors look at x-rays, at scans, and find patterns, tiny little anomalies that a person might miss. I mean, the stakes there, they're incredibly high. So this magic that's in our pockets, on our roads, in our hospitals, what is it really? Let's get a clear definition of what we mean by computer vision. Okay, so here it is in a nutshell. Computer vision is all about teaching a computer to make sense of the visual world. The whole point isn't just for the machine to, save a picture. It's to actually understand what it's looking at. Okay, but how? How does a computer go from just a picture to, actual understanding? Well, here's the secret. A computer doesn't see a picture the way we do at all. To a machine, it's something totally different. So let's take a simple image, something we all know. A cat, right? We see fur, whiskers, a cute little animal. But what does the computer see?
Well, it doesn't see a cat, not at first. To a computer, this image is nothing more than a giant grid of tiny little dots. We call them pixels. And every single one of those pixels is just a piece of data.
And this is basically what that data looks like. Now, this is a super simplified version, obviously. But every single pixel in that photo of the cat, it's just a number. And that number tells the computer exactly what color and how bright that one tiny dot should be. That's it. To a machine, a picture is just a massive wall of numbers. Okay, so if it's all just numbers, how on earth does a computer get from that to cat? Well, it has to learn. It uses this really cool process that's actually kind of modeled after how our own brains work. Think of it like teaching a little kid. You can't just show them a cat and expect them to get it. You have to start with the real basics. It all happens in layers. So first, the program just learns to spot the simplest patterns in all those numbers. Things like edges, straight lines, curves, just the building blocks. Then it starts putting those little bits together into bigger shapes. Okay, that looks like an oval. That's kind of like a triangle. And finally, it takes all those shapes and puts them together. You got pointy ears, you got whiskers, you got a nose, and it goes, hey, I think that's a cat. And for anybody who's a little curious, this is what the very first step can actually look like in code. It's probably simpler than you think, right? This line is basically just telling the program, hey, go grab that picture file named cat.jpg and let's get it ready to analyze. That's the little command that kicks off this whole amazing journey from a simple picture to actual perception. All right, so now that we have a sense of the how, let's zoom back out and talk about the why. Because this is the thing, when you teach machines how to see, what you can do with that is, well, it's almost endless. And it's about a whole lot more than just finding pictures of cats online. I mean, just think about this for a second. The exact same basic idea, finding patterns in a grid of numbers, is what allows a self-driving car to spot a person crossing the street. And it's also what allows a social media app to put silly glasses on your face. The scale of its impact it's just huge. So we've managed to teach machines how to see, and they're getting better and better at it every single day. And that leaves us with a really big, kind of mind-blowing question to think about. As their vision keeps getting better, maybe even better than ours in some ways, what are they going to see next? What are they going to notice in the world that we've been missing all along?